It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here. The Futures Game between the World Team and the United States team. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Billy Chappelle, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now batting, Paradis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, Gerald Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Chappelle isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense. Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Standing in now, Manny Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. that's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. Runner around second now, headed for third. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, Vinny Castilla, as he'll take a look at ball one. Ramirez stands at third with one gone in the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. High in the air down the right field line. Jordan moving to his left. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The World team leads it 2-0. Pedro Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Jerome Walton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
USA, center fielder, Jerome Walton.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosa loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping in, Derek Jeter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Paradis takes it in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Striding into the box, Mike Piazza. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. The world team leads this one 2-0. Into the box, Melvin Nieves.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Hard hit to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using a grab. To get himself a knock to the right side.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Chopped weakly to the left. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box now, Guillermo Velasquez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Rico Rosa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Paradis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Strike taken to throw. Rosa at third with two away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The World team on top, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Sam Tuttle, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, Ryan Klesko, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ramirez over to his left, one away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
Digging in, Jim Thome. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Birch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Young moves over. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Gerald Young. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jordan has a beat on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
Ready for another chance? Manny Ramirez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Vinny Castilla, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 on its way. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Ramirez, the runner at second with one away. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Oh, and he botches it. Ramirez is on his way home. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. And if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The right fielder, number 7.
Digging in to try it again. Melvin Nieves. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Thome is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The World team leads it 5-0. Pedro Martinez is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 59.
Stepping.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosa has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 9th.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Boone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Rosa scoops it up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, center fielder, Jerome Walton.
Striding in, Jerome Walton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On the ground to the left side. Castilla comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they were. Striding forward now is the DH.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ned Nails will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Ned Nails.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
0-1 pitch on its way. In the air now out to left field. Birch moves over, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guillermo Velasquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Rico Rosa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Velasquez stands at first with one out. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Paredes. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Wilson Alvarez gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 40. Wilson
now in the box, Derek Jeter. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Smoked on the ground left side. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Chopped out to short. Rosa fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Now at the plate, Ryan Plesko, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Thome. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Gerald Young. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gerald Young.
Jake Taylor is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Jake Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Looking at a tough pitch, called a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Boy, quick cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Manny Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
In now, Vinny Castilla. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Birch is under it, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The World team leads this one 5-0. Dennis Boucher is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 49.
Leading off the inning, Davis Birch, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rosa takes it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So digging in now, Brian Jordan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Velasquez has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brett Boone. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Hector Villanueva.
Hector Villanueva.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Ed Harris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ed Harris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Villanueva ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Luis Aguero is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jordan has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Guillermo Velasquez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. And there's one that goes about 60 feet 4 inches. Nieves leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now at the plate, Rico Rosa. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fouled away. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. And no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The world team on top, 7-0. Number 49 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Chuck Carr is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready now, Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Nieves has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. At the plate, Mike Piazza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Carr, a runner at second with one away. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Nieves is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Sam Tuttle. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Chuck Carr will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 43.
Manny Alexander is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Pete Young comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Jordan giving chase. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Rob Dubé will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Lays off 1-0. Ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Thome. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Jose Vizcaino will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. In there at the letters 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The world team leads it 7-0. Manny Alexander will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Rob Dubé will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Baroa will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jose Vizcaino is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down. Francisco Oliveros gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Digging in now, Jake Taylor. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
At the plate, Jim Thome. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Davis, Birch. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero. Just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Henry Merced is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Henry Merced.
Paul Abbott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Melvin Nieves, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Luis Aguero.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-1 to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Guillermo Velasquez would be next. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another payoff pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Birch is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The world team leads this one 7-0. Henry Merced will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Danny Leon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Manny Leon.
Wayne Kirby will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. This is line to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Alex Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Rodriguez.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Chuck Carr. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Rosa loves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Wayne Kirby will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Alex Rodriguez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 3, Alex Rodriguez.
Stepping in, Guillermo Velasquez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Guillermo Velasquez.
Trevor Hoffman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Velasquez leads off second with nobody out. High in the air out toward shallow right. Kirby is over. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The batter, second baseman, Manny Alexander.
So stepping in, Manny Alexander. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. That's ball. 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swung on, missed. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Another try at 2-2. Popped him up. Taylor in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Velasquez rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now. So digging in now, Rob Dubé, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One out and a runner on third. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The batter, number 18.
Down to the plate, Baroa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In now, Jose Vizcaino, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Jeter is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in, Derek Jeter starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Set to deliver the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Standing in, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
First pitch on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Line towards center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Matty, you find that a lot. Guy throws a bad curveball. Even though he gets a swing at it, he didn't like the feel. He doubled up on the same pitch.
Yeah, the location of the pitch, what got him there on a fat curveball that he was able to single on. Russell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Fred Russell.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Piazza, base runner at first with 1 out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Jake Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Standing in now, Jim Thome. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Into the box now, Davis Birch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP. Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Rod Brewer will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 33, Rod Brewer.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The World Futures jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pedro Martinez is the winning pitcher of record. Billy Chappelle worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.